Hello, welcome to Solgaleth Creates. I'm your host, Sol. I would like to explain the plans and future of this channel. As you can see, I have posted some gotcha videos a fair bit ago. Maybe around a year now ago? And I do not plan to stop making those videos. I simply want this channel to also be an archive of all my creations, projects, and such like that. If you will. Archive is maybe not the right word. I might change a few things of how the videos will work on this channel, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I have many projects I want to do, but I do not want to stop doing the things I enjoy just to focus purely on those projects. I might overwhelm myself on the first half of this. Starting out might overwhelm me to unreasonable degrees, but it is a trial and error system that needs to be figured out. But we all have to start somewhere. So let's start here. I plan to work on three main things in the background, three bases, if you so inclined to believe. Those three things are drawing, writing, and coding. All of them are stepping stones to my big projects, which will be laid out in this diagram here. All of those items will help me improve doing something on this diagram, or if I put it over here. Um, Writing more will allow me to get up my book I wish to create down the line. I have written a lot, so it shouldn't be that hard to improve my skill if I continue to write even more. I also would like to do a few other things with writing, mainly for other projects or D&D, which we'll get into in a little bit. While drawing will be able to help me with a lot more things than writing, such as a trading card game, a comic book, and a few other things for D&D and just for fun, since all my other friends are drawers or artists, I would like to possibly join that club. Coding is one of the things I am passionate about, so obviously I want to do more with that. I wish to learn so I can continue to work on my biggest project yet, a game. Not like the trading card game I mentioned earlier, but an actual video game, a real one. It would be so much. I have so much planned, but you guys will just have to stay tuned for that, if you guys will, of course. Now, there's a lot of projects. That's a lot of my progress projects, but it isn't all of them. I would also like to continue making content and content creations in general, such as D&D content. I will be keeping it on the channel that I have made previously, which is Fate's Dice. We'll be putting that in the description so you guys can go check that out. Right? I'll also be still uploading gacha content alongside with new gaming content for those who don't want to watch gacha or those who just want to watch gacha. So you have a mix and match. You guys can like my personality behind gaming, or you can just watch how my stories play out. Now you might be wondering, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I putting myself through all this? And why am I doing so many projects that it feels like 30 different people should be going into each individual field instead of one person trying to take up 60 different projects? Well, there is three main reasons. One of them is slightly, two of them are less important compared to the first one, but the first one is that I have been very passionate about making people happy, making people laugh, helping people. Ever since I was younger, seeing how YouTubers or shows and movies would make me so happy in my saddest times made me wish to continue on to watch more, know more. It filled me with a level of hope that I could not describe. And I wanted to be that hope for people. I wanted to be something that was like that, allowing people to experience that same level of hope that I did. I knew when I was young that the world was bad. It was suffering. It was in pain, alongside the humans that laid rest on it. And as you can see, it only has gotten worse. Now than ever, people need a system of hope. You guys can make that difference as well. But I also want to try to make a difference. As long as one person's willing to step up, maybe the world will too. So, I must start somewhere, and today is that day. I'm tired of laying idle. I couldn't save you all then, so let me save you all now. Now, off the topic of sappy stuff, secondly, a more selfish reason I fear. Uh, I wish for my creations, alongside my friends' creations, to be immortalized in the people's hearts, and the people loving our characters as much as we do. My friends' OCs and creations shouldn't die with them. They should be around much longer than them to show to them that they created something that exceeds them. Something that has their will, their love, their hope. Something that has their soul still in them. Should be immortalized. And that goes the same for myself. I wish to be up there with the greats one day, creating stuff and making people happy. I don't want my creations to die with me, for they deserve to be known by the masses. It's a little selfish, but I guess that's human nature more than anything. Lastly, obviously, the one that's not as strong as the other two is the most greedy and technically realist reason anyone would start uh, doing all these projects. Money. With everything that has happened in these recent years and the need for money rising and rising every month, it becomes increasingly true that you need more and more money to survive. So that is another reason why I am giving the world my heart to handle as they wish, to live long enough to see how well this world could go with enough hope in it. I don't want you to think I am a beacon of true hope, or a beacon of love, or a beacon of creation, for I'm still human. I am greedy at nature, selfish at heart, but willing to help. So, it's in my nature to be greedy. It's in my nature to be selfish, even if I try to escape it or try to revolt it. It is a constant truth that we all have to face someday, or we can choose to accept it, move on, and improve from it. But I do want to be remembered for my creations, not my greed. So that is why the money is less of a reason. So obviously, I have people to pay for helping with the video game I want to make. I have to obviously pay bills and all that other adulty stuff. But it is what it is. This is why the channel is changing and why I'm here today. To hopefully make you all smile and laugh, helping you push through one more day, just one, and then maybe push you through another one. To have characters for you to care about and enjoy and love, to watch them grow with you, to feel seen, and to be a pal in this digital world. Hopefully my goals can work out. If not, then this video will be fun to look back at and laugh when I'm 80 and retired, if I can even retire at 80. Anyway, on a lighter note, the plan to start those 3 bases will go as followed. I will attempt to find a way to study or learn how to do more coding. Maybe try one of these websites like Skillshare or Brilliant or something else, if not to attempt to see how a college course would help me in any sense. If you guys have any suggestions of how to do that, let me know in the comments. Or if you have any suggestions where I should go that's not college, please let me know. Secondly, I wish to put in at least 1 hour of drawing every day. It's most likely will change by the time this video goes up or the first week is up, but I should be fine with that. Obviously, this is a growing process, and I want to be somewhat decent at art in about 2 years from now, because that's when I get to work on my biggest D&D campaign yet, and that's one of the main driving forces for me wanting to draw. My two, technically 3 things I wish to learn how to draw is people and monsters, and then the combination of the both. So I can cover all my bases for D&D and possibly even more. Lastly, I wish to write 5K words every week. So 5,000 words every week. That means roughly around 1,000 every work week. 1,000 per day in the work week and 2 days off. Obviously, that will change, and hopefully, my skills will improve, and my book will come out much faster than I expected. Many things will change, might change. We'll just have to see where that goes. Hopefully, my determination, motivation, and drive to do this will allow me to see you all next video, if you guys are still here with me. Anyway, that's all from me. So, Solgaleith out.